Hello, Bulls fans. This is Lauren Dion chiming in again here from beautiful Cambria, California. We are going to be showing you the Potter Singles Final of the USA PBA Qualifier for 2024. Tim Christie versus Jono Dalton, Australia versus England. They're just doing their trial-ins now, so bear with us. Myself and Scotty Marzoni will join you shortly with this exciting game of lawn bowling. Hello again, everyone. LD here, Lauren Dion, bringing you the PBA USA Qualifier for 2024, Potter's Singles Final. Tim Christie, who's already going to Scotland, playing against Jono Dalton from England to see who goes to Potters. So Jono won't have to travel as far as Tim, obviously. But yeah, I'm sure he wants to go Tim wants to go just as bad as Jono. And they're just having their roll up right now. Trial ends, and then we'll get underway. It'll be a game of 2 sets to 9 ends, a third set of 3 ends if necessary, if they each win 1, to decide who goes to Potters and enjoys all the great amenities there, all the good people. You get to play and rub elbows with some of the best, and enjoy all the facilities at Potters and feel like a professional for a week in your life. I've done it, as have a lot of others, and the cards are always stacked up against you playing against the top 16, but there are upsets in this beautiful game of lawn bowls. Anyone can beat anyone, so we'll be excited to see who wins this one and who heads over to England to take on some of the world's best. And just sitting next to me here is Mr. Scotty Marzoni, the PBA USA head director. How you going, Scotty?
Well. We are here, back in the hot seat for a little live streaming here of the finals. Very excited to watch a great final. These two have been playing real well the last few days, so not surprised at all to see them meeting each other here in the final.
Yeah, I was saying with Julia in the last game, I think Tim's sort of been the standout for me in terms of just looking at everyone's form. When you're not playing, as I didn't play this week, when you're not playing, you get an extra chance just to look around the green, see who's in form, who's struggling. And Tim's really been playing well. He's a good bowler, but I'd say he's just been real dialed in these last few days. And Jono, man, taking down Bill Brault twice, beat Julia.
And you can hear him, too. He's got some energy out there on the green, which we love to see here in the U.S.
Yeah, and let's hope he pushes that a little further for us on the live stream. That's great. Like Scotty said, we love it. Bring it on. And I think Tim will match it, you know. Jono throws out some little bit of screaming, and, you know, he's up and about. I think Tim might show us a little bit, too.
They might have to just battle it out there and not let the energy go one-sided. They're both great bowlers, great people. Great to have here at the PBA USA this year.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a crowd. Now, you know, it's the U.S. We don't expect much, but people have hung around. A few of the players, a couple of our club members, and they're just last bowls coming in here for the trial-in, so we'll get underway. Our marker is Ryan Hatsu from the East Coast. Appreciate him marking for us. And away we go.
And the handshake. Sorry I missed the last live stream with you, but you and Julia got that one all handled while I was out getting eliminated from yet another qualifier.
Well, we hate to hear that, pal, but, you know,
Okay,
gives you a chance to, as I said, do your real job with me.
Yep. So he's got the mat up about 2 yards from the tee, and he is just about 2 yards past the hog. So we've got what looks like a minimum distance if it made it that far.
Right. We're already going to get to play with my new toy here.
They're going to send it back. Yeah, I had a feeling.
All right. Well, then we won't play with it yet, but I'm ready.
All right.
Pan.
All right, let's do this.
You just let me know. Anyway, this is what we're here for, the final of Potters singles. This is exciting, Scotty.
It is the fun one, and everybody really appreciates an opportunity to get there. We've both been to the resort. It's just an unforgettable experience, great hospitality over there on the Norfolk coast, and really, really enjoyable if you can just get into that blue carpet, which runs somewhere around 18, 19 seconds every year, which is pretty cool. A little bit longer than our greens here. And, the markings are off. We got the 3-meter tee and the offset three spots. Looks like we've got a nice opener by Tim. It's a great start there. I'm going to just bring our volumes up a little bit just for the listeners to make sure.
Scotty does love to hear his voice.
Yeah.
I'll turn mine down. I hate mine. all jokes. So anyway, good little start here. 2 good bowls. So yeah, Tim continuing his excellent form that he's been in. Cameras aren't phasing him. He was on the live stream last game.
Your voice in the recording. You can turn it down.
Anyway, we're having a look at this one come in. Jono.
Dalton with a jack high shot bowl.
Anyway, it is a bummer to see no Americans in the final, but that's the beauty of the PBA. You can go anywhere in the world and play in a qualifier and earn your spot. And you can play in more than one, right, Scotty?
You can keep playing and try to get in.
Oh, no. Holes for bowl.
Tim just slipped.
Yes, I do love the sound effects. Anyway, like we said before, if you're watching, please share it with your friends. Give them a phone call. Tell them there's bowls on to watch. It's either Saturday if you're here in the UK or Sunday if you're in Australia. What better thing to do on the weekend?
Share the page. Let's get everybody watching this thing.
Exactly. And the spectators just keep filing in here, Scotty.
Yeah, I mean, we might be at capacity here if they keep coming in at this rate.
Yeah, well, the beers are cold here and the prices are cheap. And we got a final for Potters going on. What more could you ask for?
The weather, and we got that too.
Yeah. Well, the clouds are moving back in, which they love to do here on the Central Coast. Yeah. By now it should be a little sunnier this time of year, but we have had a lot of fog. And on a different note, everyone, just let us know if any feedback you got, if you can't hear us, if we're too loud, if our cameras aren't right, just let us know. We love hearing feedback and we want to improve. So if we're doing it right, let us know too. Shoot.
Oh, Main Street, Cambria sounds.
Yeah, Highway 1, Main Street, we got it all right here. We're in the mix of it. And a lot of restaurants and bars and everything. Timmy, he's liking it. Is he going to get the result this time? He does not have the hole. Oh, unlucky again.
Yep, just a bit under, but let's see, he's kind of blocked it up on both sides. I don't know if Jono can get another one in there either, but he will try. That is for sure.
Oh, sorry, folks. I was a little distracted there. There we go. All right, so first end done and dusted. One to John O'Dalton. And we are officially underway with a score on the board. And just a 1, keeping it friendly on the first end. Jono pulling that mat out again, see if he can get the jack length this time. And it looks like he has. So Tim got to throw this jack, and Jono still managed to win the end, but he's going back to his original game plan.
There we go.
Which is smart. You know, even if you win your opponent's length on that first end, if that happens, you probably still want to stick to your guns and play to your strength. And it's cool. A few of Jono's buddies are tuning in. Look at that.
There we go.
Toucher, first bowl. That's the one. I forgot about that one, Scotty. I didn't use that last game. So anyway, Scotty's the boss is back.
The toucher.
Yeah, we're gonna get the label maker out and nail those buttons.
Oh, we're just getting all sorts of people excited about
Look at
live
this.
streaming.
Oh
And
my
here it
goodness.
comes. Wow. Tim with a reply.
I'd say.
How's that, Mom? Mom, you watching?
Yeah, this is going to be a cracker of a game, Scotty. I'm pretty excited. I think they're both up for it. Jono, you know, making sure he reaches with this one. It's in a really good home. But do remember here, if it burns, it does not go to the tee. It goes to one of those side spots, which adds a little bit more strategy.
Yeah, they're just pulled back about 30 centimeters and halfway between the center line and the out-of-bound rink marker.
Yep. But it does add that little bit extra strategy element.
Oh, another nice home right there, too. If Jono does happen to connect with the shot bowl, that is where the jack will probably go.
Exactly. And it might have that side spot, too.
I think we're just due for a fantastic game. These guys are in form. They've won all their games up to here. Jono's close here.
What a shot,
And
Jono. And he gets the reward, too.
He did get rewarded. That was beautiful.
Shot. Well done, Jono. Well done, mate.
Yeah, we got a bunch of folks watching. Gareth Cole. How are you, Gareth? Gareth. What's going on?
Trevor.
And Trev. He donated all the scorecards and the brackets for the tournament again this year. Thank you, Gareth, for that.
Another asset to the game here in the States that we picked up from Wales. And
Looks like Gareth's picked sides. He's rooting for old Tim Christie there, who did live in California for quite a while and in Northern California. So he is from Australia, but he spent quite a few years here. I think he said over a quarter of his life he's been in the States.
that much? Wow, I didn't know that. And Tony asked what the pace is. Tony, it's an Australian 12. It's a U.S. 13 and a half. And a Milwaukee 14. But it's Scotty. I think pace of greens is sort of like waves to surfers. Like the Hawaiians will call a wave 2 feet, and so everyone else will call it 8 feet. Here we go, Timmy Christie. What a shot!
Oh, wow! And he gets rewarded.
And that was just pure brilliance there. That's class. He played the right weight. Didn't go too big at it, and gosh, couldn't have really played it much better.
Well, these guys are going back and forth. They are both bowling real well. So
this is what we all want.
A real cracker of a game.
Cracker.
See, we watch all you guys all over the world streaming, so we start just using your colloquialisms and sayings because it just feels right. We're so used to hearing it.
That's right.
Watching the games.
And Ian McClure was tuned in last game, Scotty, and
Oh, really?
I was saying his lines. I don't know if you've played against him. Oh, you did. You just.
Yep. I sure did.
Gosh, he's got the best lines.
Oh,
and they're new all the time. I don't think he has set ones. He just says what comes out, and it's always genius.
give it a scare. Give it a scare.
Give it a scare. It's not easy. I know.
It's hard work.
It's hard work. Yep, exactly. So he kind of busted us. Actually, we're in Australia and we're doing a practice game, and I think Bob Schneider or Nick Schneider was kind of saying that, and Ian's walking by with Marty
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, he's right there. And afterwards, I had to go explain to Ian. I'm like, hey,
We love it.
it.
Yeah.
We're taking that stuff home if it's okay with you. And he goes,
Laddie, laddie, laddie.
He goes, oh, you take it home. Go ahead, mate. And so, yeah. And Lorna saying hi. Lorna Smith, the reigning U.S. Open singles champion.
Yep. Hi, Lorna.
I haven't seen the entries. Are you coming back, Lorna, to defend the title? Bowler of the tournament too, alongside myself last year. I'll be defending mine. Are you coming?
Would love to see you.
We would. She is an absolute legend of the game. South African champion who now lives in Scotland.
Last bowl here from Timmy. I think he was probably thinking of staying away from it a little bit too.
Yeah, he played it. That's how he wanted to miss, I guess.
Yeah.
It was hard to get another shot there, let's be honest.
Jono's only liking him for one. Let's see if we're going to bring the tape out.
Well, Timmy's, he wants to measure.
No magic fingers?
Well, you can do that in the middle of the end. At the end, you might as well just pull out a tape. Yeah. That's my beer, Scotty. And that beautiful sound. This is actually, we added a sound to the Roadmaster.
Oh, that's nice. You don't even need to push a button.
Yeah, there's no
You
button
just pull
needed.
a tab.
Yeah. And still no answer from Lorna. Are you coming, Lorna? Let us know.
Yeah, we would love to see you. And nothing like defending your championship and coming on back. Arizona, some fabulous greens. First week of November, the U.S. Open. Looking forward to that. So our big tournaments, guys, we're going to be trying to live stream everything we possibly can. We've got 2 full setups now. Bowls USA, getting the funds approved to buy one whole setup, and I had one for the PBA that we brought on board last year. So able to move them around and start getting more tournaments live streamed. We're super happy about that and looking forward to a lot more bowls shown in the U.S. So,
and let's throw a little shout out to the team that has helped make this happen. A lot of credit has to go out to Gary Barnes, who's done a lot of research and gotten equipment and been an advocate of it for years. To the leadership of Bowls USA for taking the initiative and buying a setup, and to Scotty for kind of showing us the way with his streaming of the PBA last year. And
yeah, it takes some work, but once you get a couple people like yourself enthusiastic and on board, it really does come together quickly. And every time that we do some streaming, we just need more and more people to get involved. What is he?
Gareth asked how much weight does the camera add? He said asking for a friend, and he's friends with Tim Christie, isn't he?
Yes.
It adds quite a bit, Gareth. Maybe one day if you make a live stream, you'll be able to tell by watching yourself. But
and Timmy did, just for all intents and purposes, he did go out and have a couple Guinness with me afterwards. He needed to watch the footy final last night, so.
Yeah, well, you have to train for lawn bowls tournaments.
Yeah.
So that's part of the training.
And here's the athlete we speak of now, Tim
There he
Christie
is.
on the mat. He is holding shot, jack high, maybe about 2 bowls through.
I think it actually, the camera takes away hair too.
It does. We'll get a announcer camera set up here one of these days. And
But
wow,
Timmy showing us why he's in the final.
Timmy with a touch.
Touch. He's been in fine form and keeping it frosty, you know. It's been some trying moments in some of his games, and he's powered through and gotten the win.
Did we mention that Tim won the playoff and is going to the Scottish as well? So he is really cleaning up here this week.
Well, I was mentioning to Julia, I was like, can he get that much time off work?
He's got an office in England, so he said he will ask for a little bit of transfer work
Must be nice.
option. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be super pleased.
Oh, Timmy.
And he goes touch back to back.
Oh,
and
my
he's
goodness.
holding
Aussie,
3.
Aussie,
What a
Aussie,
trail.
Aussie. Oi. Shot. Garrett says get the score right. Isn't it 2-0? That's what it says. Oh, 2-1. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Timmy's up 2-1, right? Is that right, Gareth?
So we got to do the scoring and answer all of Gareth's questions? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's right. It says 2-1. I just don't know who's red and who's blue over there. To our defense, the scoreboard on the bank was wrong. I'm just copying that. So now it's right. We're right. She'll be right, Mike. Anyway, let's watch this bull come in.
Tim with decent weight again, just coming around the back a little bit.
And I'll tell you what, Scotty, I've played against Tim in the UBC, and I think Timmy's one of those players where when he's on, he's on. Like he repeats it and repeats it and repeats it. But I have, as we all do, he does have his moments of struggle. But when he's on, you better look out.
It's some pretty serious focus face over there right now. He's got some little consternation. He's staring it down.
Yeah.
But when you do get to this level and get to these finals, you just have to expect your opponent, when they have a bowl, to make the shot. That's just the only way you're going to get through these games.
Yep. Well, and Potters is one of those things for a lawn bowler that everyone has to really try hard to do that in their career if they can, because it's just one of those things that
2 for Tim.
One of those tournaments that everyone has to do. Like I'd say that the Australian Open, the U.S. Open, the Hong Kong Classic. If you ever go to that, that's one of them.
I'd love to play in
the map that we used to have.
The Australian Open. It's on my bucket list for the near future here.
Yeah, I've played in a few of them, and
I believe they said that it's going to be Gold Coast for at least two more years, something like that.
Yeah, I don't see them really moving it for any reason in the near future. With how many entrants they get, Scotty, I think they only can do it there because there's so many people, over 1,000.
1,500? Yeah, it's a crazy big field.
So they use every club possible, and you got to drive a half an hour to some of the clubs at least. So I don't know if they can hold it anywhere else, and why would you? Gold Coast of Australia is one of the best places on earth, if you ask me.
Oh, those greens are just fantastic.
They sure are.
And Timmy just running through a little bit, but he had perfect grass right on the center line, just about 2.5 feet through.
And Scotty, I had an idea during the semifinal.
You did?
I brought up Julia. She liked it. I think after the U.S. Championships, they should have a playoff between the men's winner and the women's winner. One more game. That's it.
Hey.
To see who the real champion is.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah,
we can live stream it.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, Julia and Charlie can come up here. We can do it here. But I mean, you won it last year, so you would have played Sandy Wall, I believe, won the pairs for the women.
Yep.
So just one more game. Everyone watching, at the championships.
Martha and Sandy against Frankie and Scotty. That would have been a game.
If you're watching out there, Ginger Harris or Veronica or anyone in charge, I think we should pull that idea into the mix because, as we know in this game, gender is not a thing. So,
nor is age. We are an inclusive sport, and everything is possible. What do we have there?
Oh, what we have there is a near back toucher from John Dalton.
Wow.
Yeah, great shot. Great shot.
Well done. Timmy letting one go.
As he said, there's some serious concentration on this. He's chasing it. He hasn't given up on it, that's for sure.
Oh, he's super close. Yep.
Got it.
He did. Not a great outcome. It looks like
He's smiling about it, though. He knew he made a good bowl, but that was always going to...
And he opened it up.
Yeah,
so
that was always a possibility there. It was hard to really get the shot unless he missed the jack. He didn't want the jack, I don't think.
And he's got another bullet left.
Well, we appreciate it, Jerry. I saw you trying to tag some people to watch it. But I do think you were just putting their name. I don't know if there was actually tagging them because it wasn't highlighted, but... we can get that sorted out. We really appreciate you trying, though. And Angel's back on. One of the United States best future stars.
He is. He just got the silver medal in pairs for his second year in a row of representing one of the Southwest entrants into the Nationals, Milwaukee.
He has the hard task that I used to have of carrying his dad. Like, so good on him. I told both of them, play together as much as you can while you can, because, you know.
They've been getting press. People are excited to see that too. The father-son duo. We had in the U.S. Nationals, we had 2 father-son teams actually playing.
Yeah, and you've played with your dad. I've played with mine. It's beautiful. It's a great thing. So, you know, I don't think Tim's going to be happy with that. It's a real loose one for the way he's playing right now. We all do it. No matter how much in form you are, you're bound to miss here and there.
What are you seeing out there right now? Are you seeing 1 or is that?
I think it's
2?
a 2. I mean, let's check this angle and see if it's any different. Not really, but yeah, I think that's looks like 2 to me.
Yeah.
So I will back up on that again.
Here comes Jono in with the last bowl of the 4th end.
Are we going to hear some fireworks here, Jono? Is he up?
No, he is not.
Misses the free kick. No, that's those are one of the ones in singles games. I had a big one years ago, and the guy I lost to. I asked him about all this other stuff, which I have done different, and he goes, "Well, there's about 3 or 4 times you didn't take the free low hanging fruit. You know, like that's
You add those up at the end of your day, and you
win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, my good friend Aaron Zangle and I, we were always talking about the free fruit, and that's what we're talking about is you gotta take that
The
free fruit.
low-hanging fruit. Grab it.
And I know in Aussie and other places they call it a free kick. So those are the terms.
Okay, got the jack on the tee here. And we want to update the end.
Yeah, got it. And what was it there? 1 to Jono. So it was just 1. It looked like 2 to me, but I'm sitting way over here. And there we go. We're half an hour into this, almost half an hour into this stream, not the game. But Jono, great starter. Probably about a foot away, a little more. And tomorrow we'll be streaming the final, the semifinal as well. Semi and the final of the Potter's Pairs. So don't forget about us tomorrow. Same time, same place. Same announcers, probably.
Yeah, probably. I think I have the day off. Not from announcing, just bowling.
Maybe tomorrow we'll set up maybe a third mic or get a third person in here. If we can, or maybe a roaming microphone. We might try something a little different tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Like Scotty said, we're always trying to add to this streaming thing we're doing, and so we got it going pretty well with the stuff we got going now. So we can add.
Why don't you hand me that other black case over there in the shoebox?
Ooh, Scotty might add something now for us, folks. Not that you're going to like it, because I know it's coming, but we'll leave it to a surprise. But yeah, I want to remind everyone that we got the U.S. Open coming up here in the beginning of November, and we'll be streaming on the Bowls USA Facebook page and YouTube. So, yeah, tune in for that. Keep supporting lawn bowls, and we're trying to grow the sport. Timmy, he's in the area if this can just hold. Well, the proper weight, that's for sure. I like the idea there from Timmy, and he played it pretty well, but it's just a little bit under the line, so he'll live with it because he's still holding shot. Well, Scotty, it's kind of hard just to dead draw the shot here for Jono. He's kind of got to play up to it and hope he either promotes himself or gets around him. Ideally, getting around his own.
Getting around his own and sitting Tim's bowl in the back on the
Correct.
forehand here. Yeah.
He's in the area, that's for sure. Oh, he doesn't like it.
I don't think he's up to promote, is he?
Oh, he didn't send it. Oh, he played the pitching wedge, and he should have had the 7-iron out. Billy responded to Tony and said 13 seconds, so he actually reinforced what I said.
Yep.
It's a US,
US
13 and an Aussie 12. It'd probably be about 11 or 12 if you had a Aussie.
Well, and this surface too, I've heard. I've been here to 4 tournaments now. When it gets wet, we do get the dew every morning here on the Central Coast. It's the hard sand underneath the surface, so it actually can speed it up. Like first thing in the morning, it's harder and faster, even though it's a little dewy. And then when it warms up and dries off, it actually can slow down a half a second to a second. So
yeah, you're absolutely right. Midday is the slowest time of the day here, and the clouds have moved back in here, so should have a nice pace for this final. And gosh, I know they both want it really bad, but I think Jono might want it just that extra little bit more. He really wants this, doesn't he, Scotty?
He does. This is the second year in a row he comes all the way over here from the UK, and he is really trying.
And he was saying, he's like, I gotta go to Potter's at some point.
Is there a new camera?
Okay, we're working on adding something here for you guys. Timmy's having a look. He's holding the shot, but there's a lot of danger here. I don't think he's going to put it in his pocket, but I would almost put money saying he's going to be a little short. But he could also play an absolute stunner and draw another shot. He could prove me wrong. Well, here we are. It's off and away. And am I right, Bulls fans? No. He has played good weight at it, but he played it safe and went wide. I thought he was going to play it safe and go short, but he went safe and wide. Anyway, scores another one. So we'll add one more for Tim. All right, we're off into N6 of 9 in this first set. As we get more spectators coming in, the cool thing here is to have a little something different going on here. We've had a lot of the locals in Cambria walk by and ask us what's happening and coming in, checking it out. So, yeah, it's great to more exposure for our game and try to grow it. All right, well, prepare yourselves for what we've added to this. As this first bowl comes down, we're going to say hi to Scotty and Lauren. Hello, everyone.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
We told you we had a surprise for you. And yes, the camera does add weight.
It does. Oh, thanks.
I'm talking about me too, man. Jeez. But yeah, here we are. Beautiful Cambria, California.
All righty. Yeah, brah.
All right, let's go back to the game. Enough of that. But there you go. Someone was asking for that angle yesterday.
Yeah.
So
I think I need to pan me up a little bit.
Is that the word? Pan me up?
Pan me up.
And we didn't have hair and makeup here today. They were slacking. They don't work on the weekends.
Definitely didn't have hair.
Where is that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. There it is. A little bit of each.
Okay, back to bowls, back to bowls.
A little bit. That was actually the perfect combo.
Yeah. Okay, Tim now with his second bowl here in the sixth end.
Just overcorrects a little bit. With weight, at least. Oh, and look at Tim's brother, Danyon, tuning in. How you going, Danyon? I'm assuming he's over in Oz. Quite the bowler himself. U.S. Open pairs champion a few years back with Greg Jeans.
Yep. Hey, Danyon. What's up? Scotty Marzoni here.
Oh, and there we go. What a correction. Great bowl from Jono. Keeping it frosty. No fireworks yet, but he knows when to bring it out. And Garrett says, huge Danny in the house. I'm guessing that's between you guys.
I guess so.
Just missing a little bit. Just overplayed it a tad. A little high and handsome. Some of the spectators are getting a little unruly here over to my left.
Are they? Is that Grandma Susie?
That's whoever's sitting next to her.
Yep.
It's not Susie.
Susie, no. She's calm and collected.
Yeah.
The Swiss Miss.
And there's a good look at Timmy's shirt, the Cornwall Cougars. That's where he's from, representing his home club.
Yeah, I saw the stickers yesterday sitting around. He's all stickered up. If you'll notice, we're letting these guys play, too, and check the heads out. You know, when we get to the finals here, every shot just is that much more important. If you want that trip to Potters.
Yeah, I mean, we got all the time in the world today to do this.
Some great touch there by Jono, just sitting right behind.
We're enjoying ourselves, so take your time, fellas.
Yeah.
Let's soak it up. Ooh, Patrick Duffy tuning in again. Another legend of U.S. Bowls. Good friend of mine. How you going, Patrick? Love to get him out into one of these one day. I think he'd make a run at it.
Yeah, I think I was reading something. His daughter was playing as well. Was that Patrick?
Yeah, I think she is playing. Yeah, they just got runner up in a tournament recently, I think. But you know, he puts his priorities in the right place, family, work, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But tries to bowl when he can. And for someone that, you know, might not, well, no one practices as much as the likes of Charlie, but someone that can't get out and practice all the time because life gets in the way, he plays really well when he does
Tim's
play.
close here.
Very close. How's it going to go? Oh, no. Well, that's the thing about lawn bowls. You make a perfect shot, but you always need the result as well, and it did not happen for him. All right, Patrick, he says hopefully be out here, so we'll get him out here one of these days, and I think he is definitely playing the U.S. Open, so we'll see him there.
Nice. Look forward to seeing you over there, Patrick.
So anyway, I wouldn't call this a free kick by any means, but Jono can add.
Let's see if he sends this one, Lauren.
I think there's nothing to be afraid of. He's playing this hand, which is fairly safe, but he has sent it out wide. Is it going to come from there? He's asking it to.
It's coming. It's turning, and he has done it.
He did. He drew a second, which is absolutely brilliant.
Great bowl.
So that makes up for the free kick from earlier because that one wasn't free. That was a tough ad there, and he made it happen, I think. Yep. All right, 2 to Jono, which brings him right back into this set.
That was the
sixth. Yeah.
So we're 5-4.
5-4.
Okay. This is the first set of 9 ends. We'll play 2 sets to 9, and then if it is tied after that, we do a tiebreaker, a 3-end tiebreaker, where points don't matter. It's just winning the end. The first 2 ends wins that tiebreaker. If you have any questions about the conditions of play and the World Bowls Tour rules, PBA rules, you can go to worldbowlstour.org. Conditions of play are there. We also have a website, pbausa.org, and you can find the tournament information there. So get more educated on a little different style of games. We don't do a lot of sets here in the United States, but things are slowly changing. You know, we kind of follow a lot of the things going on around the world as well, playing more 3-bowl pairs. This is a tournament for Potter's pairs is a 2-bowl pairs, which goes pretty quick. And boy,
one of the only of its kind. Really.
Yeah, those bowls are super important. No wasted woods in that game.
Exactly. And yeah, I think we're one of the only places where there 4-bowl pairs even exist anymore. I mean, in Oz they play, but it's 2-2-2-2. But 4 and 4, I think we're the only ones left that do it. So, as you said, a lot of our tournaments are changing, but the U.S. Championships are still 4 bowls. Another great bowl by Jono there.
Fantastic. Look at that spot.
Timmy's got to love the way that looks, though.
I played Timmy earlier today, and he did not let me get away with any close bowls. He would take the bull or the jack away very quickly.
Well, he's asking this one to hold, I would believe, and it's not. But he gave it a chance, gave it the weight he needed, and if I were in Jono's position, I would be looking to change this somehow.
Timmy's got 2 more in the quiver.
Yeah, and I think Jono's got to try to change the head. This is just too. You're leaving yourself pretty vulnerable.
Well, you almost don't want to add to it.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, make the target any bigger.
And if you do add, make sure you change it somehow.
And here goes Mr. Dalton.
And for some newer bowlers, they would say, "Well, why would you change that? You're holding 2 shots and one's close." But at the higher levels, you got to do it first. And he's played this pretty well. I think he's added another. Didn't make the target any bigger, but he also did not protect the back or change the head. So,
do we have double sound effects coming your way? Not
you're
yet.
gonna have to wait for me.
Okay.
But go ahead. I think Timmy's under the line again with this one. Question is, does he get the result off these? Oh, got a bit of a slide for second shot.
Good.
In the area, though. He adjusted his weight.
Slider, and he's got second. So that might give him a little more confidence on the last if he chooses to.
Yeah, well, Jono's got to be thinking about splitting those 3 bowls, I would think. I mean, I think he has third shot. Would be my guess. So, yeah, at this point, so you don't try to really add. You get around and either kind of promote yours on the way in or get around them, which would be better, and cover those 3.
And what's Jono do with his 4th?
Yeah, he's trying to play the cover shot, which is smart. And I think he's going to make it. Oh, he's going to draw another shot. Ooh, Jono likes it, but so that's a good bowl, Scotty. I'm not saying it's not, but
It's a great bowl, but now Timmy's got to be thinking that's an attractive-looking target.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's either going to be 2 up for Jono or 4
up
for Tim.
for Tim.
So we'll see. You know, those are hindsight's 20/20. If Tim misses, we'll say, oh, it was great that Jono drew a second.
He's not shy with a weighted shot either, Tim. So
He's going a little quicker with this one than
Yeah.
the last couple. He just would hate to be narrow and have the
controlled weight.
Yeah, with the forehand. This is smart. This is very smart.
Oh wow!
And
Did he get a result? It's close.
Let's see here. It could be. I think.
Jono's not sure. He's still
Yeah,
staring at it.
The marker wasn't sure either, Ryan. He thought it might be 2, I think. We'll take a close look
You're
at
just
this measure.
Joining us here, this is the final of the PBA USA qualifier for the World Indoor Championships. In
Scotty
Paris.
didn't know he was on
Oh, you're handling the switcher. And the games have been fantastic. Cambria has been a wonderful host. Lauren, thank you so much for helping out with the live streaming setup and getting everything going. We're going to get the whole thing working here in the U.S., and we're super excited. If you caught our live stream yesterday, we were having a couple of issues, but today we were filming a semi and a final of the Potter singles. And tomorrow we're down to our field of 8 because we had play-in games today, and so we will just be live streaming semifinal and final tomorrow for the Potters pairs, 2-bowl pairs over at the World Indoor Championships.
Which means no marking duties tomorrow.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
I might. Well, let's be honest. I don't sleep in, but I could. But I'll be here to help set up and enjoy some Potters pairs action tomorrow. We'll be here streaming the semi and the final. We're all tied up here with 2 ends to go.
5-5, 2 ends to go.
We told you this was going to be good.
It had been a back and forth game. Yeah, this is a cracker.
Jono doesn't like this one. I think. His reaction looked like he didn't like it, but it looks all right to me. Jeez. I guess I don't know Jono very well. The foot stomp must have meant it was good.
There you go.
It's funny in bowls, Charlie does the thing where he turns around, he lets it go and turns around like he looks like he's disgusted, but that means he likes it.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to watch it.
Yeah.
And Tim, not far off, a decent reply for a close second jack high.
Well, then you got the likes of, most famously Alex Marshall, who, when he chases his bull, it's good. He doesn't turn his back on it. He wants to watch it come in and follow it down, which a lot of us do. I do the same thing. Jono's in the area here, Scotty.
He is, and he likes the road. I think he might make contact here. Oh, a little rub would have been nice there for him, but he's just rolled with the right grass again. He's center line right behind the jack, so a decent home.
Timmy is very close with this one. I think he's all over it. And he is. What a great shot, Tim Christie.
Sets out Jono's bowl. That's fantastic. We have some good bowls going on here for you, folks. I hope you're enjoying the show here. Lauren Dion and myself, Scotty Manicotti, we are having a ball watching and live streaming here in Cambria, California.
I think I've found a new calling here, Scotty. I love it. I was more excited this morning than I was for the finals of the U.S. Open singles.
Yeah,
and nice. I was playing in that. So, yeah, this is awesome. I love live streaming. I love helping grow the game. And look at this, back and forth, Jono. What a reply.
Oh, look at our good friend Jason Parkinson. Hello, Jason, just tuning in to watch.
Yeah, he checked in during the semifinal. Nice. And Julia and I had an idea. He could come up to Cambria and help commentate the Julia versus Charlie. Let's decide who's the real champion in this game. And Julia mentioned betting.
The ultimate champion.
That's illegal in America.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah. No sports betting in California. We'll have to go to Chicago, Illinois.
Well, DraftKings, that's legal. So,
kind of. Not against the house.
We'll just have to go to Australia and go to the tab, and we'll do it there.
Chris Dodd, good to have you back again, Chris. Thanks for joining us. All right, Jono Dalton here is holding shot. Tim with 2 close seconds.
Is that the Steve Smith? I think that might be a different Stephen Smith. I think that might be someone else.
Anyway, thanks for the shout-outs, Stephen. Good to have you aboard as well.
Is that Smithy or is that someone else? Let us know. If it's not, then...
Another nice bowl here by Mr. Jono Dalton.
And, yeah, this is a cracking game. Jerry commented, great game this, and I totally agree. You'd expect it in the final, especially on a great surface like this.
Very repeatable lines. The speed of the green doesn't change a whole lot. The lines, once you get them, are very consistent. It's a real nice surface here.
And there is a bit of a target here, but he can't go big because he doesn't have the spot over there, but he's played the right weight. Just don't know if it'll get down from there.
See, coming in just a bit outside.
Yeah, so it looks like a further 2 to Jono, which puts him in the driver's seat in this first set. He's going to be very happy with that because, like I said, there was a bit of a wall for Tim to sit on. So Jono would have been not feeling great about that setup, but he's escaped it with 2 shots. And he's got 1 foot in the door to winning this first set.
Jono consistently bringing the mat up 3-4 meters from the tee.
And now Timmy's goal, I think, would be, in all honesty, tying this set. He'd love to get a 3 or 4 and win it, but he would be really looking for a 2 here.
Let's see how it shapes up and see what kind of options he has going forward.
I think we've confirmed the score with Brian down there. He was making sure players agreed, and they did, so our score is right.
And that is Stevie. What's up, Smithy?
Smithy. Well, we miss you, brother. Glad to hear from Billy that we might be seeing you at the Bowling Green a little bit more in the near future.
Jono with a real nice opener here. He'll be super happy. Putting one nice and tight to start the final end here, up by 2.
Thanks, Billy. Scotty was mentioning we might want to turn the volume up. You let me know if that's better. because we're just learning the equipment here, and let me know if that's better, Smithy. We turned it up a bit. And that's the kind of feedback we need.
Yeah, it's not going to do anybody any good. We can turn our headphones down, but yeah, please give us feedback on any of the audio and visual presentation we have here at the PBA USA.
Jono in the area again. If it can just hold up a sec.
He pushed Tim up a little.
Oh, and it falls in for possibly shot.
It sure looks like shot to me right now, and he desperately needs it to be, so he has an option.
It's a measure. This is one of those times where it doesn't really change Tim's shot, whether he's up or down.
No, he's really got to press out Jono's shot bowl.
Yeah, or even better, just touch the jack, tuck it behind the other one.
You're seeing a forehand draw in.
Yeah, Tony's Uncle T says we're loud and clear now, so thanks, Tony.
Yeah, thanks, Tony.
He knows what he's talking about with his commentary stuff. He's in the area. Oh, interesting.
Now it's a three-way measure?
It might be. In Jono's position here, a one down is okay.
Tim doesn't have anything in the back at all. What's Jono going to do here, you think, Lauren?
If I were Jono, I'd put something behind for sure.
So that's what I was thinking.
There's a shot on for Tim. He can split the two, but he'd still only have one. If he splits those, the white and the blue in front.
The front blue is going to be locked in, so it's not going to go anywhere.
I think it's a two-bowl problem, really. He's got to change something up with the next one, and then add another with the fourth. That's all there is to it. And Jono's going to try his best to make that impossible for Tim. He will cover a spot or go to the back here. No need for him to come close to that at all. There he goes, right on the spot, just about in between the jack and the spot. That's a great bowl. Timmy already knew what he was going to do. He's going to try for that little split. Just change the head. Like I said, I don't think he's going to end up with...
He's pretty close here.
He is very close, but he doesn't get the result.
No, he
did it's better now, though.
Now he can split the two blues out if he chooses to go that route.
Like I said, two-bowl problem. He didn't get the result he probably wanted, but he did get a decent result there to give himself a chance.
I mean, Jono's going to have to just try to sit something right in front of there right now.
Yeah. I mean, there's options here. I think, those two can go. That's the bottom line. So if I were him personally, Scotty, I might sort of play it first. I would just play a confident draw on the forehand, try to change the head a little bit. Even if he's down one after that, it'll make the situation better for himself.
Yeah, no, you're right. And then Tim's got the respot on that side as well, which it looks like that jack would go out that side.
Oh, yeah, Tim's bowl did go back to the respot. So that's only one down. That's fine for Jono. So I would totally try to change this head. I would just confident draw right up to it. Piece of the jack's fine.
He sends it.
And that's what he's trying. He knows what he's doing. He's a sharp cookie.
It's working, but I don't think it's going to come down.
Not enough, but ooh, here it comes.
It is. That was my original thought, is just something right in front there. Wonderful. Well done.
Timmy's only option is backhand to try to get the three and sit. That's about it. I think he goes thin off that last bowl. The other two also go
away. Yeah.
That's what he's looking at. He's looking at the forehand. He goes, nope, that ain't going to work.
Backhand into it and then do the split. Yep,
there he goes. He's looking at that. There it is. He knows what he's doing. So here we go. This is for the first set. There is a shot on. And it's one of those situations, too, Scotty, where he could play the forehand, get thin off his own, but then there's only... I don't know. I think it's a backhand shot, is what I'm saying.
Yep, I agree.
But if he's more confident in his forehand, he might play it there and hope for a similar result of the three bowls going away. Because he does have, let's see, 1, 2, 4. He has fifth shot. So if the three bowls go and his goes too, that's fine. He is playing the backhand.
I think this is the right call.
Gosh, he's close, Scotty. He is close.
He's sent it too. He's got some decent weight.
Oh, no. It's not going to get the result.
Oh.
It's in the area. It was a great effort.
Great effort.
So first set.
Well done.
John O'Dalton.
Score doesn't matter at that point. I believe we're looking at a 9-5 set one, playing 2 sets of 9 ends each with a possible tiebreaker if they do split sets at this point. Since it wasn't tied, Tim will need to win set 2 to force a 3-end tiebreaker.
That's right.
PBA rules here. Once again, worldbowlstour.org or pbausa.org are both great websites for information and conditions of play.
Getting my jacket on here, Scotty. It's getting a little nippy.
Yeah, I'm from the mountains. This is just fine for me. And we men of girth, you know, I hold my heat pretty well.
Ah, there we go. There we go. All right, off we go to the second set. And, you know, as a commentator, we're supposed to stay non-biased, but we also love to see a great game. So I want to go to the tiebreaker.
Yeah,
Let's just say it.
Everybody, all the fans want to see a tiebreaker too, but just continued wonderful bowling by both to keep the game exciting would be great too, because these guys are both very capable bowlers.
And Smithy, Jono's from Sussex, England. He plays in the qualifiers over there, and if he doesn't make it, he comes here and plays in ours, which is everyone can do in the PBA. He's a good dude. He just met him myself on Thursday, and kind of loves his bowls, obviously. And said one of his dreams is to go to Potters and play against the best, and he's got one foot in the door.
Looks like he's got something fairly close here too, Lauren. He's sneaking up on it, just a foot and a half short, 2 feet maybe.
And you know, he's been particularly frosty in this final compared to, you know, we were expecting a bit of yelling, and you know, we had one in the first set. So I think as this set moves on, we might see a little more of that.
A little more animation by John O'Dalton.
Yeah, and probably by Timmy too. I think it's not necessarily Tim's style, so I could be wrong, but personally, I think if one guy does it, or gal, then the opponent kind of matches it sometimes.
Timmy just a little thin, a little under here. Coming through the head.
You know what, Scott? He's got 2 on that side spot now, though, so there's not a clear draw line to the jack.
No, both sides have some obstacles in the way.
Yeah, so depending on where this bowl goes, I wouldn't be surprised if Timmy takes a little bit of a chance here. Oh, yeah, Smithy's in the Virgin Islands. I forgot about that. Must be tough, pal. Must be really tough. Life of an attorney. He's probably working on some cases while he's over there and poolside.
Yep.
Jono likes it. And this is exactly what he needed to do. Look at this. And there goes that kill idea, but he did open up that little port for a draw/trail. So he's giving Timmy a look at it. And to answer your question, Tony, John O'Dalton is using Taylor Blaze, and Timmy is using Redline SRs by Taylor. So 2 different lines, obviously.
And a real wide variety out here. We had people playing Dreamlines to Tigers and everything in between. So everybody's just happy with the surface and able to choose their favorite bowl out here, I would say. It's just a beautiful surface.
Yeah, it really is. You can use almost anything. I know Terry Markham, when he comes here, he uses some old classic deluxes or something. And my theory is the wider the bowl, the better out here, because you're not going to get anything swinging too hard.
So is Jono going to try to fill that port himself and just come between his 2?
He's playing the backhand, which gives him a chance to draw another shot or cover those bowls over there, which is pretty smart.
Yeah, I think that's...
And this could really get a result.
That. Misses the glider again, but sits in a nice position behind and does practically split those 2 whites by Tim. So
he's not too dissatisfied with that.
Tim would love to draw a shot here and get some momentum going his way to start set number 2.
Oh, gosh, stop it, Smithy. Tough getting the water out of my snorkel, he says. I bet, buddy, I bet. Billy said he's going to come out there and join you. All right, here we go. Timmy's in the area. He dropped that line a little bit. His weight's good again.
I think he's here.
The weight's good again. He just needs a result for once.
And doesn't glide in.
Gosh, you know, lawn bowls is a cruel game, Scotty. He made the correction.
He's got some heavy feet coming down the
Jono
rink right now.
liked him for one. So after one end of this second set,
Lauren here doing a great job holding down the live streaming today. He's got scoring. He's got switching going on. He's got, he's got his buddy back now. I had to bowl in the last game, so I wasn't able to help him out. But we're having a blast. We're glad you guys are joining in to watch some bowls here in the U.S. We are playing off the qualifiers, 3 qualifiers over the weekend for the PBA USA to go to some World Bowls Tour events. So if you're just tuning in and we're curious about what we're doing, a little bit different rules and setups, 2 sets of 9 ends with a possible tiebreaker. And these are knockout tournaments, so you have one shot at keeping your dreams alive throughout the day. These 2 have done it and made it down to the final for the Potters Singles World Indoor Championships over in Norfolk, England. So they are super excited. Tim Christie from Australia and Jono Dalton from Sussex, UK.
And you know, Timmy is going to make a push here. We all know it's coming. It's just a matter of time, and we're wondering when it's going to come.
Good line there. Just needs to adjust.
There's my invitation I was waiting for to the. Are you seeing the Canaries?
Jono speaking to his bowl. This is the animation we were looking for, and it looks like he spoke it right into shot.
Back toucher.
Back toucher.
Back resting toucher.
I don't see the marker getting up, but it sure looked close.
Touched. He's got it ready. He's got his chalk in his hand. 3 more weeks, huh, Smithy? Maybe I will have to come out there and say hi. Virgin Islands.
Timmy coming up just a little short there. He's
can't be happy with that.
Got to get something started here early on in this second set to give himself a chance. And just sometimes the opportunity to stay in it will happen if he can just get some positive bowls going and win a couple ends here.
Jono's definitely not making it easy on him.
No, he's in the driver's seat with the back toucher.
1-0, early days. Of course, he's down a set, but Timmy's got a smile on his face right now. Jono's just ducking under, but this is going to be actually a perfect bowl if it leaves a gap. Yep, that is ideal. Didn't give him anything really to work off of. Unless, of course, he goes quick and goes for the edge and gets both, but I don't think Timmy's going to do that. He's giving it a chance, Scotty.
Do you think he's going to slide in? Or is he a little bit outside? He found the gap, didn't he?
He did. Well, the Bulls gods have not been on his side yet this game. But that can change.
Jono maybe even thinking something behind. I'm not sure. Is he just going to put another one in there?
I would just
widen
put another
the
one
target.
In. Yeah. Try not to widen it, obviously, but got a lot of room to draw another shot. And he puts it right in front. That's a beautiful ball.
Yeah, that's in the count, too, it looks like.
Counter blocker. Those are always good.
Yep.
Smithy. Sound effects he wants. He says we're losing viewers.
We're keeping things real quiet right now. The crickets.
Anyway, big bowl here.
I don't know. Maybe Smithy. Maybe Tim will give us something to
sound effect.
To sound effect. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's play some bets that.
And Smithy, you got us banned from the alternate voices option, so we can't do that. Timmy,
this one looks a little better.
A little high and handsome, I think.
Is it?
So that's going to be a 3 or 4 maybe to Jono. Timmy doesn't like it, and I wouldn't either if I was in his shoes. I think I just heard him say 4.
Well, he's dug himself a hole. He will have to start scratching now end by end. And that's only 2 ends, so 7 more to go. In our qualifiers here in the U.S., we do 9-end sets. In the U.K., I believe they do the 7-end sets still for the qualifiers, but then at the championship events, they do the 9-end sets. We just, you travel so far, and you maybe get knocked out in one game for each of these qualifiers. We opt to do the 9-end sets here in the U.S. Jono getting at the distance. We'll go on the 3-meter mark.
And this is the stage in the game where Jono just needs to forget about the scoreboard and keep plugging away. You start tasting victory this early in a set, and it can go horrible. So if I were in his shoes, I would just say, tied game, keep it going. And I'm sure that's what he's doing. Another good starter here. Another great starter. There you go. Sound effects. Yeah, that was a great starter. Y mi hermanito de Nicaragua está viendo, Nesmer. ¿Cómo estás, hermano? Gracias para ver eso. Y nos vemos pronto. Ojalá.
Tim really trying here. He has put one just about a foot off the jack. Jono's not making it easy for him, is he?
No, but Tim would be happy with that bowl. It gives him an edge to work off of. Yep. Good second shot. And my assumption is Jono's going to be close again because he's really dialed in these last few ends. He wants it. We know he does, and he's showing us that he does. As I thought, Timmy will be playing the backhand right up to it. There's no reason to be short here. But his weight control's been really good. It's just the line that his bowls just haven't been coming back as much as he wants. Wow. Case in point there. Yeah, just a little bit high.
Got a little cloud cover coming in, cooling off a little bit here in Cambria, but green is not changing too much. What do you think will happen here? I mean, when it does cool off, or does it slow down a little bit?
No, it quickens up.
It quickens up?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little quicker, start turning more. Look at this bowl, Scotty. My goodness.
Another one. Wow.
That's a cracker. And I was trying to let it play out, see if it fades out on its own.
I don't know if it does.
We're going to have to work on that one. I might not be surprised to see a little more weight on this one, but Timmy's been playing the proper weight on almost everything. He likes it. He hasn't given up on it, that's for sure.
And he's on target.
Does he get a result?
I think so.
And he does. He deserved that.
He really does.
Yeah, he deserved that result. Yeah, Jerry, if Jono wins, he will be representing the USA. He will be the USA qualifier. He'll also be representing Sussex in his hometown, of course, but on the program, he will be listed as the USA.
The U.S. qualifier representative, right?
But as I mentioned earlier, anyone can qualify from anywhere. So
yeah, we can go over to the U.K. and they've got 7 or 8 events to qualify for because they get a lot of spots over there.
Yep.
And we are welcome to join them over there.
Yeah. Smithy, did you see that? You haven't commented on our panning and tilting. We didn't have that when you joined us at the Southwest Open. So, welcome to the future, my friend.
More toys to play with, Smithy.
Yeah, we know he likes to play with toys. But yeah, I think our ban on the voice thing is lifted in about 6 months. So we won't have it at the U.S. Open. But.
What do you mean, Lauren?
Oh, Jono loves
here
it.
We go.
Here
Here's the animated Jono.
What a shot, Jono Dalton.
Shot.
We can wait this one out. He deserves more clapping anyway. Let's see. There it goes.
Okay.
Now we know. Anyway, what a shot. I mean, in the context of the game, that's very impressive.
And will we get a reply?
Well, we will, but we'll see how good the reply is. He's going big. Let's watch him wind this up. Here it comes. Oh. Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside.
There you go, Smithy. Yeah, Muriel said it best. Wow. Yeah, that was a wow bowl from John Dalton. And will that be kind of the bowl that puts the knife in? It's not. He's not twisting it yet.
No, it's telling the tale though, isn't it? It's.
I think the knife is in. It's just, it's not twisted. But yeah, very, very impressive. And I'd say the reaction was warranted. It wasn't over the top. I would have gone. I might have gone a little bigger with my reaction personally. That was a huge bowl.
All right, so 6-0 so far in set number 2. 3 ends down. 6 to go. So still room.
Well,
but he will have to win the set, Tim Christie.
Hopefully 6 to go.
Yes.
For Tim.
Oh, more sound effects, Lauren. Well played. Well bowled. And here's Jono just setting one about 2.5 feet behind the jack, right on the center line.
Yeah, Jerry, you dig into Smithy. He can take it. That's a good reply from Tim.
There we go. Sets out Jono's bowl and holds shot for the moment.
So, Scotty, in Tim's shoes here, if you were him, would you be looking for multiples yet, or you just want to get on the board?
I think at this point he's trying to get on the board because, like we said, there's 6 ends left. So singles, you're not really grabbing.
5 ends left, right? Or no, I didn't. Did I not?
We're
progress the end?
We're in end 4. So
okay.
This plus 5
Gotcha.
more.
Yep. And Jono. Right on schedule.
Jono just is relentless today and bowling quite well.
Yeah, like I mentioned, we Scotty and I know very well how bad he wants it, and his mates back home know that. So it's good to see.
Tim took a little off the gas there.
He did. He'll be a little disappointed.
Minor adjustments, on these greens. The artificial surfaces can be unforgiving sometimes when you're just trying to alter things by a foot or a couple of inches. It's
and that's the secret of, or the toughest part in lawn bowls is those minor adjustments. You try to add a yard and you add 3. And Jono coming up a bit short on that one. Not happy with it. So let's see here. Tim could convert this head and really give us something to cheer about.
Okay, he's added the weight. I think he's
close.
He's gonna find jack or bull here.
It's drifting, but it's coming back.
And he's
going
to get himself the shot.
What
he had
shot,
a catcher.
Timmy.
He had a catcher.
That's a great shot. And,
well
he got the result, Scott.
Yes. Oh no, and he needs some good stuff to start happening too. If we're gonna.
Yeah. And you know what? I love this. Jono's coming down to have a look. Just when Tim makes a big shot, you just slow it down a little, have a look, think about it. I really like this from Jono, not rushing into the response, just really thinking it out and saying, okay, is one in the budget? I don't want to take my own bowl out. Let's have a better look here.
Tim's bowl would kind of be locked in unless it's a perfect hit, and we just saw Jono make a perfect jack trail on the last end. He definitely has the skills. Let's see what he's going to go for here. A little heavier.
And he's chasing it. We're going to hear some fireworks here, maybe. It's a little under, I think.
just missed it, and his arms go swinging. We got a little yell.
Gosh.
This is the stuff.
He gave that a great chance. That was a great effort. And, you know, this is not going to be easy for Timmy to add here at all. And there's not really much on other than a dead draw to get within a few inches, which is definitely within his capability. But the way the game's been going, if I were in his shoes, I would be pretty careful here.
I mean, are you looking at a dead draw?
Forehand dead draw.
Pinch.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there is not really much danger.
You're going to probably get very little movement. He's going to be draw weight.
But he's playing it careful. I almost guarantee it.
He needs to get on the board in this set.
Well, he's giving this a chance, Scotty.
He is.
If it runs, which it has, what a great bowl.
That was fantastic.
That's beautiful.
Has he been
bowl.
rewarded?
He has. That's 2. 2 it is. What a great
Well
shot. Wow. Let's give him the credit where credit's due.
And Timmy's on the board.
Going into N5 of 9, and all of a sudden, that changes the set. A couple really good bowls from Timmy. And the crowd likes it. The viewers like it. Thanks, Mr. CHRISTIE.
Well done, Tim. That'll give him a little different mindset going into the 5th end here, and I wouldn't be surprised to see something right on the jack.
Yeah, well, he knows he's got to turn it on, obviously. And Muriel likes it. She says, nice. And I couldn't agree more.
Both good blokes here. We're rooting for both of them to bowl well.
Yeah, but we do want a tiebreaker. If Timmy won the first set, we'd be hoping Jono won this set too.
Because I mean, the live streaming, we have it in the budget. We can film the entire game.
Just. Luckily, we're paid for the whole event, not by the hour, so it is within the budget.
Yes.
Exactly.
And we are pretty cheap labor here.
If you need us, it ain't costing you much. And Dean Warmington's back on.
Hey, Dino. What's up, brother? And Jono pulling up short on that one. It's been a cracker of a game so far. The boys are both in form. It has been going back and forth until just those first 3 ends, basically, of the second set. Jono was pretty much on top of it.
And, Tim took out Ann Nunes in the first round of or the round of 16.
In the round of 16 today.
Yeah, and Jono beat Bill Brault, and then he beat
Phil
Dunn.
And it was a tiebreaker.
And Julia.
Got some great bowlers here.
Jono's had a tough path, and he's made it. And
good representation here.
But yeah, Tim had a good game against Ann. I got to see a bit of it as I was marking, and tell you what, Ann's been in really fine form. She loves this surface, so that was a big win. And so these guys are well deserved of being in this final, both of them. Timmy just looks very focused and calm.
And I think he's sent it. That looks like a much better weight adjustment on this one, and it pulls up a little short again.
Well, you're right. It's an inch further. But, there's not a real clear path for Jono. He does have that backhand. He can get around that. He's got the bowl that turns a little more. With proper weight, he should get the shot. He can leave it a little wide. But, these last 2 bowls, the nerves got to start kicking in, Scotty.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. And Jono can probably start wanting to taste it more and more, but
he shouldn't be. I wouldn't be. I would be just scratching to get a point.
He's got to reach it. Well, it's the mindset you put yourself in to get through these.
Is he up? He's not up.
He's not. He's
nervy
short
times
again.
here.
Yeah.
This is by far.
You were just saying it. His just arms got a little shorter.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's, and we both called it. It's you get ahead, you start tasting it a little too early. It's happened to all of us. It happened to me just recently in an important game, and your opponent turns it on that little bit, and all of a sudden you're done.
Tim has a loose bowl there. I wasn't seeing that one because the weight was dialed in.
He
don't know what he was afraid of there.
Dare I say that we might hear some fireworks if this one's close.
If this one's close, if he happens to draw a shot with his fourth.
Timmy's thinking what we're thinking. Well, this is a humongous bowl in the context of this final, everyone. And he likes it. No, he doesn't like it. He's chasing it.
It's a grimace on his face.
Yeah, he says, oh.
But he's out there.
He's no up. He hasn't sent it again. That's a very inexpensive 2, at least.
Wow. Okay.
Is it 2 or is it more?
Those front bowls.
Wow. Is that going to be the end that Jono regrets for a long time?
I'm not sure. I'm waiting to see if...
He's asking for a measure.
So moving 2. Timmy wants to get those 2 on the board. And he's asking for a third. Is it the Jack High Bowl? The one he had perfect weight for and left it outside?
I think he's looking at those, both of them, really, but I don't think they're in. When they're far away, it's hard to tell. For anyone that's not a lawn bowler out there,
no.
It might look obvious on the screen, and it wasn't really that close, but when they're far away, you do have to check just to... Yeah. So 2 it is. And all of a sudden, it's 4-6, Scotty.
4-6. Oh, I'm getting excited. Now we've got a bit of a scratcher again, going back and forth. I like it.
Yeah, and like I was saying, is that going to be the end where Jono said, gosh, that last bowl, he had such a good opportunity to get a point and go to 7-2 up. And instead, it's 4-6. So, and I'm only saying that because I've been in his shoes many times, and you always look back at those little critical bowls in the game, and whether it's adding a point or you got a yard to draw the shot.
Did you miss some low-hanging fruit?
That's
you
right. Yeah.
Not kick it. Yeah.
And that's the opposite of low-hanging fruit, is a low-hanging draw the shot with your last bowl.
And there was room.
There was a lot of room.
There was a lot of room.
You know, we all know he can do it. It's within his capabilities, that's for sure. And
I like this pan, tilt, zoom thing you've got going, Warren.
Well, thank you, Scotty.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a risk there. I went on. The reviews were okay, but it seemed to be working, and I'm pretty pleased. As you know,
we're not running around. It's just
Yeah,
you just get
great.
to sit here now, and adjust for short mats and jacks, and
look at this, Timmy.
focus in on the head. That's what I have been waiting to see. Timmy feeling a little more confident and just putting one on there to make Jono really have to play well. And
I heard someone recently on a stream at the Australian Indoor, they were commentating.
this one's
Look at
close. This one is close, and
Great
he
ball.
has drawn shot. What a beautiful bowl.
And, oftentimes in singles, your first 2 bowls are your own lead, and then the last 2 bowls are the skip. So it's like a pairs game. If that lead puts that first bowl, that early pressure is so important. My friend Barry Lester was commenting on that leads often dictate who wins the game. They don't get all the credit and the accolades and the look at this.
And here's Timmy again.
What a shot.
Oh,
This is the final we've
just
been asking
back and
for. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
What did I see earlier on the comments? Rock for rock.
That's right. Rock for rock. Tony Scott threw that one out. But, yeah, it's oftentimes the first bowls that decide who wins. And, I can't stress that enough. Just like I said, my friend Barry Lester said that, don't think you need to skip because you're a good bowler. Leads decide who win the games a lot of times.
And you know what? You couldn't say a more truer statement than going into the Potters Pairs qualifier final 8. You have 2 bowls, and the front end is so important to that match in a pairs 2-bowl pairs match.
Yep. And Timmy will be close with this one. Like I was saying earlier, when he starts finding his rhythm, he's lethal.
And he's just going to slide around.
Oh, he's going to leave that a little bit. And that's a good bowl, bad bowl.
It's in the count.
Yeah, he doesn't like
and
it.
It's
He's
jack
laughing.
high.
Yeah, oh, wow.
Are we going to hear a yelp out of Jono on this one?
He's not going to be short.
He is. No, he just sent it.
It looks high. Will it come from there?
He's left it outside.
Yeah, Scotty, I dare say that.
Do we?
It's down there. There it is. Yeah.
Sorry, Jono.
Yeah, it's how we're feeling for you. That's that sound effect is like, oh. But this fourth bowl now from Jono. See, but if Tim can manage to change the head, if he can trail that jack
Just
about
take
a foot.
Take the jack high bowl and press it to behind.
Trail the jack a foot, he could make a 4 out of this. And then leave Jono in some serious hurt, too.
You just hide it behind that 3-bowl pack right there? Yeah.
And Tim's got the ability for this shot.
And he's come with his forehand.
He hasn't given up on it yet. I don't think it's coming down from there.
He put it outside too, and it's the clubhouse side. It should turn a little more, and it is.
He needs to change the head, which he's done.
And he's going to sneak right in front of it.
What a great shot, Tim.
Oh, wow.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Well, Timmy, he's standing by us, and he looks nervous.
He's smiling.
Jono switched his hand, and he's already yelling at it. He's saying hold.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
And hold. Now he's down 3, I think.
1, 2.
Oh, my gosh. Did Tim just take the lead?
It's hard to tell from this angle. So it's 1 for sure. And then...
See, and so, Scotty, that's the importance of Tim's last bowl there, changing the head.
Yep. I totally see what you're saying. And
he did.
It worked for him.
And Jono made contact. 3. He made the contact. And because of Tim's last bowl, he ended up with 3. So that'll show anyone that's a new bowler or someone wondering why I was saying he needed to change it when he's holding a couple good shots is for that exact reason. You want your opponent to be in a situation where even if they make contact or make their shot, they're still going to go down. So
7-6 and 7. So 3 ends to go. Tim Christie really needs to win set 2. Why? Because then there'll be a 1 set each and a tiebreaker for all you fans out there.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes.
Cambria, California, throwing the PBA USA qualifiers. Getting started on the 7th end of a fantastic match here between Tim Christie and Jono Dalton.
Wow, I'm excited. Well, anyone watching out there, we love to hear predictions and hear your thoughts on this final. I can't make one. They're both playing so well, but like I said, I think Jono was tasting victory a few ends ago, and now all of a sudden he's down 1. It's amazing. And yeah, they're in end 8. Excuse me, I didn't advance the ends. I got so excited. And yeah, Smithy, the sound effects are good. We know. Dan the Man joining us. Dan LeMessier, owner of the UBC franchise Golden State. Timmy plays for him, and we'll be back this year searching for the Golden Toucher Award. And he's been playing really well this weekend, Dan, so I think he made a very good pick. Tell you what, this one, if it holds its line just for a little longer, which it's not going to. So he's promoted Jono a little closer. This is a really important end. So if Timmy drops a 1 here, whoever wins the last end, that's it. Sorry, if Jono gets a 1. And if Timmy scores, that'll leave him breathing a little bit better because he could drop a 1 in the last end. So it's a very important end for Tim to win, as is for Jono. My suspicion is that, and yeah, as Jono's bowl comes in here, my suspicion is that Jono now is going to refocus and say, well, wait, hold on a sec. Just because I won the set doesn't mean, and because I had the lead doesn't mean I got this in the bag. I gotta turn it up another level again. So I'm sure he will. He's focused and he wants this, as I've said before. Timmy's left this one a little bit high, so it will come down to the last bowl. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jono switches over to the backhand here, Scotty. But he's going to stick with the forehand, it looks like. Promoting his own really does the same thing as he could on the backhand. totally sure that our score and ends are correct on the board here. I think it's the 7th end. But we're going to check the score for you guys, make sure we got that correct. And we're sure now that it's the 7th end they're playing. Timmy's playing a little more aggressive with this one. He's just ducked under. That is not ideal for him.
Jono's got another bowl left. Yeah. And I have them 7-6. Are you sure?
All right, well, Jono with his final delivery here. We've just been told it is 8-6, so we had that wrong. Scotty, I've adjusted
Yeah,
it.
no, sorry about that, guys. We're quite a distance, and we don't want to interrupt the players. And
Jono likes it. He likes it a lot. And with good reason. I'm not totally sure.
that looks like 3 from my angle.
Must be. Timmy kicks him in that quick. Must be 3. So, I get more nervous watching than I do playing, Scotty. I don't know about you, but I'm like nervous here.
Well, it's an exciting game too. These guys, there's a lot on the line. You're winning the qualifier. You're going to the World Indoor Championships at Potters. So it's.
I wonder if did Timmy get a 4 on that last end? Is that how he got to 8?
I thought it was 2-3-3 is what Billy said, and I think we had 2-2-3.
Okay. Forgive us, everyone. We're back. We got the score right.
We are going into end 8.
9-8, Jono. Wow. Wow.
Once again, Tim Christie does need to win this set to force the tiebreaker. If not, Jono Dalton will go through. So 2 ends to go, up and back here in this final of the PBA USA qualifier for the World Indoor Championship singles at Potters.
And we are at capacity. There was a couple people just trying to come in. They weren't able to. Yeah, but they're hanging outside the fence.
They got
over
turned
there,
down. Yeah. Well, Jono, a little short there on his first. Not awful though. A decent start. I'm sure he's feeling the pressure. For sure.
Man. And Timmy's not going anywhere. He's really going to put up a fight. As we see this bull coming in.
And that is not loose. That is on, and it is a front toucher.
Yeah, beautiful.
You say hi to Dan the man?
I did.
Yeah,
I did,
hey, Dan,
he's,
how are you, bud? Scotty Manicotti here.
Watching his pick for the UBC, Tim Christie. He's playing on the UBC team again this year.
Oh, he
for
is?
Dan.
Oh,
yeah.
Fantastic. For, is it Team Golden Gate? Or
Golden State.
Golden State, yeah.
Yep, and unfortunately, for me at least, they will be the only USA team there this year. I've been in the last few years with Dan and with the Tsunami.
You had a good run last year. I saw you make some...
a quarter and a semi.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That event is so much fun, and it's so challenging, and 5 ends. Every bowl's crucial, so it really teaches you to deal with pressure well.
Timmy coming in here. This one's not far off, Lauren.
Yeah, he's
Just pulled up, didn't he?
He did, but it's not in the worst of homes, really. He's left Jono in a tricky situation here. Jono did really well to just draw a really close second shot, so he didn't lose more than 1. But if I were Timmy, I would have been behind with that one without getting too close to it, just so if Jono even thinks about touching it, he's going to go down more.
Well, it makes him second guess what his options are. And if Tim was sitting behind, it would have been a better position. But
And I think it's a 2-bowl problem for Jono. He's got to go behind with this one, is what I would do. I would wait to pop it or get behind, but ideally I think he'd rather get
he's
behind.
close. He's going to holler at it.
No, he's not.
Nope.
No, see, it's a good bowl. It's close, but one behind really limits Tim's options. And Tim, same thing here. I would almost just put one behind now. And
Yeah, I mean, he's got 2 left. He might as well do
and I would
some.
try to score more with the last one because you're not going to draw another second. Yeah, see, I think he'd be disappointed with that.
Jono's in a position now to
He almost has to block
only
Tim.
go down the 1 if he puts a bull in a good position here, and then he can go in just needing to win the end, or
He just plays a back bull here.
yeah.
That's what I would do. I just put one behind. That way Timmy has nothing left but to just draw within a couple inches. And if Tim gets 2, it's not much different than 1 for him because he just still has to win the last end either way.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying there too. So Jono's here with his fourth bowl.
So we kind of already see where we're headed here is whoever wins the last end. Jono's close. He might just dead draw this or hit the jack.
Oh, wow.
What a shot.
What a shot.
Just as I was saying we were going to go into this last end in a certain situation. Wow.
Timmy has a wry giggle.
Could Jono have played that any better? No.
No.
Absolutely
that was
not.
A perfect bowl.
And now he's even got in behind it now, too. I think, wow, Timmy's got a tough situation here. He's down 1, so then he's down 2 coming home. He doesn't want to get worse than that, or it's game over. So he's got to make a decision here. Yeah, that's the bowl.
Yeah,
That's the bowl of the tournament. That was a great
He
shot.
can't move the jack straight back because Jono's got the catcher.
Yeah, he's just got to try to get around his front one and hit his other one in. It's kind of the only shot
think
on.
he'd have the weight coming around that corner to move
Not
the bowl?
really, but he can't really play anything frisky because he loses his bowl and it's game over.
Let's see.
He's playing the backhand. He's just going to try to dead draw it on the backhand. I think he just, dare I say it, he's probably going, shoot, it might be 2 down coming home. That needs him. He's going to need a 3 if he doesn't change this.
He's got to get around the front. It's not far off. It's just
yeah.
got a little too much heat on it.
Well, after a tremendous bowl from Jono, he's leaving Tim needing 3 in the last end. That bowl was the shot of the tournament. That was a great, great shot.
It really was. Jono's got to be happy with his position going into the 9th.
I'd say, and his dream might be coming true here in a sec. He said his dream was to go to Potters. So, yeah, Alan, I couldn't agree more. What a bowl. My goodness. Well, could be the final end of our final unless Tim gets 3 and Jono's feeling it. He's grooving. The way he's playing, it's going to be really tough for Tim to get a 3. He's going to have to really think about this and see what Jono does with this first bowl.
I mean, would you have any tactics? I mean, Jono here, he's putting it, looks like on the 3 meter.
Well, Jono with his first 2 bowls, I say he just plays it like any other end.
Just get 2 in there nice and close.
Draw the jack like any other end. But then after that, he starts thinking, okay, cover this bowl, cover that bowl, split those.
Yep, okay.
And Tim, you just don't want to be short. That's all. You need 3 points. So
Just the head.
And Jono put that in a really good home. See, so he's behind, which is fine. Tim's just thinking draw 3 within 3 inches right now.
Right.
That's what you think. You just got to beat his bowl every time. You don't want to be short, so it's a tough spot to be in, to be honest.
Right, he's going to make a connection and glide off of that one.
See,
just a little
now he's
bit.
sort of leaving himself playing back bowls and nutting it, getting the jack as last.
Yeah, and bringing it straight back to keep the jack in bounds so it doesn't go to the respot markers. Here's Jono with his second. Trying to get a little closer, and
he loves it. He loves
He has
this
good
one.
grass and good weight. He's just going to tuck it in right behind.
He's feeling it, folks, and that's the jack now can't go in the direction of Tim's first bowl. So I think Tim's still playing this like any other end, just guaranteeing he's up. He needs his bowls to finish on the left side of the screen, or sit that bowl would be perfect, and he's done that.
He has. And carried through a little bit and does not have shot by the looks of our screen here.
So Scotty, now if I were John, I'd play the forehand. Try to either kind of trail the jack over to your own or split those back two would be even better.
Split those two and just get behind the head so Tim can't pull the jack straight back and keep it in bounds.
Absolutely. Nothing close to the jack here. I wouldn't try to get anywhere closer if I was him. And then see what, does Tim, he can't tie the set. He needs 3. So.
He puts one close to the ditch on the center line, and Tim's got no other play heavy on the jack.
Perfect bowl. If Jono can split those 2 bowls, it's pretty much game, set, match.
And he's sent it, and he is going to pass up both of Tim's and probably be right on the center line.
It's a really good bowl.
And he did hold up there. We're going to pan down a little here with the PTZ machine.
There we go. Let's watch Tim deliver this. He's got the capability for this. I know he does. We'll just see if we can watch. We're not going to watch it come in, but we'll see it finish. He sits one of those. That's actually not the end of the world. Now he's got that little trail for 3.
Yep, he does. He's kept himself alive here, Lauren, with
That's a really good bowl.
Really good bowl, yeah.
Jono's got some things to think about. If his 2 bowls go, there's a 3.
Yep.
And if Tim trails it just a little bit, there's a 3. So Jono needs to play his forehand and just draw the jack.
So you're saying there's a chance?
No, there's definitely a chance, but I would just, a back toucher here seals the deal. Yeah, I hear you, Dean. He's gonna be having to go for those 2 blue if he has the opportunity. And Jono's bowl's coming in now. You'll see it entering the screen.
And he splits those 2.
And he gets another. Does it beat the other one? It does. Oh, that makes it really hard for Tim. Almost impossible. What a bowl. I'd be trying to rip the 2 and then hope that somehow you hit your white one onto the other blue one and stick around. Or you go for the kill, so it goes to that spot on the left, and you hope you take out that black blue one on your way through.
On a follow-through, and I've seen Tim driving, and he does have a pretty mean drive with some good follow-through.
Yeah, so we will see if we can get a good view on this. Is this the last bowl of the championship game?
Tim needs a perfect draw trail.
So you're only going to see his bowl come in the last few feet here. Nope, not it. One's not enough. Well done to Jono Dalton. And he's going to Potters, like he says. He's going to Potters. All right, there they come. And Jono's just he's to the moon. He's so excited, Scotty, as he should be.
What a fantastic game. That was just great.
And congratulations
well done, Jono.
Again to our winner, Jono Dalton. Timmy wants to, he's talking about what he could have maybe done. Bill's over there giving his input. Here's what I would have done. Of course, Bill. But, great game.
Fantastic game. We get to give out another medal here for the champion of the World Indoor Singles Qualifier at PBA USA. And Lauren, it's been a pleasure working with you. We're going to have one more day at it, the semis and the finals for the pairs qualifier for the World Indoor Championships.
Yep.
So what a fantastic game. Jono Dalton.
Yeah, what more can we say? He deserves it.
Headed my way.
Yeah, and here he comes. Should we ask him a couple questions?
Let's ask him in. Have a seat, John. Turn on the camera.
All right, let's fix this so we can have a go at our winner. So, gosh, Jono, we both know how much you wanted that.
Yeah,
you said it's one of your dreams in bowls to go to Potters, and now your dream has come true. How's it feel?
I'm absolutely buzzing. It was. I came here last year and got close, and Scotty got me in the Scotty. But yeah, this is what you play bowls for, really. You know, to go to the home of potters as well.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't need to travel far either. It's in
No,
England.
yeah,
Jeez, I
yeah,
mean,
No, the gamble or whatever you wanted to pay it off, but I've been put up by a lovely lady here, and the people here are just so good. I mean, I really love coming here. I think I'll be here until I can't stand anymore.
And we love having you, man. And
Thank you.
A question for me during that second set when you kind of built a little lead. Were you just tasting victory a little too much? Is that, and then you let him back in it, or what was,
I don't
what was
know.
going on there? He turned it up, but
well, he put the long length on, and throughout the week I've not been doing the long length, so I'd lost that 4, didn't I?
yeah, it was pretty. It was an inexpensive 4 too.
Yeah, I know. I was disappointed in that, but no, that short length, medium length has been suiting me well, and I've really enjoyed playing on rink 2. Fortunately,
Nice.
I've been on
finals
that rink 2
rink,
that I've really enjoyed. So yeah.
All right.
No,
Well,
and everybody here is just fabulous. You know, such a
thanks
great
for putting
crowd
on a
here.
great game. 'Cause that
Thank
was
you.
a cracker to
yeah,
watch.
and
It was
really the
fantastic.
two of the 3 or 4 most informed players made it to the final, which is always great. It's bowls doesn't always work out that way, and
Yeah.
we're glad it did because you put on a good show.
Well, Tim beat me in the Scottish. I think it was in the quarterfinals, and he beat me on the tie break.
Yeah.
So it's good to get some revenge there.
Yeah.
Well, you got through. You're going to Potters.
Yeah.
You get some hardware. Here
Thank
is
you.
your 2024 PBA USA
That's
World
fabulous.
Indoor Bowls
Yeah.
Championship Singles Qualifier. John
Thank you very
Dalton,
much.
everyone.
And
Thank
are
you.
you going to have some celebrations tonight, John, or are you getting just straight into the pairs?
You know what? I'm still jet lagged. I should be asleep by now.
Oh, you didn't look jet lagged out
Go
there.
have a Guinness.
All right. Cheers,
Anyway,
guys.
All right.
don't dump a beer on him yet. There's too much electronics here. But yeah, congratulations again, John Dalton from England. Someone asked, he will be the USA representative in his own country of England, which is awesome. We'll be watching and supporting him, won't we, Scotty?
That is true. That is true. When we love having you guys, our viewers, we had a wonderful time here today with one more day to go with the pairs qualifier. And from Scotty, Manicotti, and Lauren Dion to you, keep tuning in. PBA USA live
Cheers, folks.
streams.
Thanks.